Hey guys, welcome back. So it's a beautiful day out here. I'm actually at UCLA and I'm headed to my therapy session to talk to my doctor, my psychologist, for a little bit because I need to. And I'm reminded, what happened yesterday. You guys may or may not know. The airwaves were, I guess, cleared about this whole discrepancy with the email that I received, which I assumed it was from Dr. Umar Johnson, but he put out a statement that he did not send out a personal invite for a personal communication between me and him, which I still am kind of confused about because I'm like, okay, if you didn't send out the personal invite for personal communication, I get that part, right? The whole personal thing. I kind of made it personal, but the email did say that he wanted to have a sit down. So I just, I wasn't upset about that. I actually, was kind of happy about that. Initially, you guys saw my initial reaction when I came to you guys and I first found out, okay, that Dr. Umar said he did not send the email. But after I kind of slept on it and I thought about it some while, and then I actually got another reply email from the same person, kind of like chastising me, saying that I should not have went public about it, and they're speaking in third person, saying how Dr. Umar Johnson doesn't like, his personal business out there, but meanwhile he's putting his business out there. Like I was kind of confused, and I'm not a kind of person to. I don't like drama. I don't like this, and I really don't see how this came to be. Thank you, Oxy. But I don't really see how like all of this confusion, and that's why I said if I caused the confusion, I apologize. It was not my intentions. I mean, it's pretty clear that I've been in support of Dr. Umar Johnson and his vision for a while now, and then seeing that people were attacking him, I actually came to his defense. But it's kind of ironic, I think, that when you can come to people's defense, and yet I don't know, they don't. I guess they don't really appreciate it. They don't. I don't know, because I just felt like his response by him saying, it's one thing to say, okay, no, you did not want the personal communication out there. I get that, and I definitely apologize for that. I understand that wholeheartedly. But to say, oh, well, y'all go tell this sis, and then somebody say, oh, well, you just dismissed the whole fact that he called you beautiful. And I'm just like, it ain't about beautiful. I get called beautiful all the time, so I appreciate that. But I mean, honestly, that does nothing. It's not about him calling me beautiful. It's the fact that you're sending. I thought about it. I said, you're sending people out to tell me something that you could easily communicate. This is where I think sometimes the confusion happens, because we want to use middleman people to talk for us. We kind of do this roundabout communication as opposed to just going to the person directly. If there's an issue, why can't we address our issues offline within the Black community? Why is it that we have to go online? I explained why I went online, because I was excited, definitely, about an invitation to spend time with Dr. Umar Johnson, but it turned out like it's crazy how you guys are turning something positive, which I felt it was something positive. Let's say, okay, he did send it, which, part of me is still kind of believing that he did have something to do with it, because it's ironic that after I make my reply to his post yesterday on my Facebook page, I get an email this morning from that same person, and it's like they're chastising me as if it's Umar Johnson or someone speaking on his behalf. Like, they're upset, that I went public with the invite. But I'm like, first of all, I was excited. I've said that over and over again, that, who wouldn't be? That's just like someone saying, okay, if a fan got an invite to meet Dr. Umar Johnson, but you want them to keep that private. To me, like I said initially, yes, I was happy that he cleared the airways. I made a video, my previous video, on that, saying that yes, I was happy that he cleared the airways. But then I thought about it and I say, well, I don't know if he did the right thing and in the right way, because number one, you're telling your followers, it's almost as if you're sticking your followers on me, saying, oh, y'all go and get the record straight with her, like set the record straight with her. So they all up on me, jumping on me. And I'm like, first of all, I'm just sitting up here responding to an invite that I got, which I thought would be very admirable, to be able to meet the prince, right? Like, how is that a bad thing? But it's amazing how people just turn, I don't know, if somebody needs attention or what. People say, I need attention, but it's like he went to social media when he could have easily messaged me and said no. But he was like, oh, he had to go public because I went public. And I don't know, it's like, was he retaliating because he didn't want to go public? He didn't want the relationship, his initiative to be put out there in front of everybody. Some people had made that statement before, saying, well, oh, you shouldn't have told people that he invited you out. And it's just like, big deal. I'm not the kind of person that tell my personal business, like in my relationship. That's not me. But when it comes to dating, it's like, you have to keep that secret, who you're talking to secret. I guess maybe so. Maybe it serves a purpose, in some relationships. And maybe that's the kind of relationship he wants to be in. But I feel like why do I have to keep the fact that I'm dating someone secret, or even that I'm meeting him? It's like, it's a big secret that how is that should be kept secret, that I'm meeting him? Now, if we were doing something, like we had some kind of plans, yeah, I get what he's saying in terms of that, or whatever, like in terms of business, then yeah, certain things related to that should be kept secret. But it's just like, dude, I didn't go out and put your business out there like that. And then for someone to say, oh, well, he's a private man, his business, he's very transparent, man. His business is all out there on the internet. He shared his own personal life, out there. I didn't know anything about his child support until I saw his video where he was talking about his child support. So, like, that's not in my nature. And I hate that when things get to social media, it gets taken out of context. No matter how much you try to clear the airwaves, it's like people still distort the reality. They distort the truth, and it's kind of unfair. But that's the reason why I still have to make it clear. And seeing how this played out, seeing how he went on Instagram, on Facebook, to clear the airways, I guess, to clear his name. Maybe he doesn't want to be attached or associated with me, and that's fine. I'm like, I get it. He's been under attack before, right? I get it. There has been a stripper that has made some allegations against him, and has impacted his trust with women, but it's unfortunate that he's looking through a hurt lens, that he kind of sees all black women as a threat, like, I'm out to attack him, I'm out to tear down his operation, to destroy his legacy, when I've spoken nothing but positive words towards Dr. Umar Johnson and on behalf of him, against his haters. So I think this is kind of ironic. And even someone was following my YouTube channel, they're like, this channel is quite interesting, it's really exciting. And I'm like, okay, I'm not really making it to be exciting. I vlog certain aspects of my life. I don't vlog everything. You guys don't know everything. You guys don't even know a snapshot, barely a small snapshot of my life, but it may seem like, okay, you guys know everything about me, and it's just like, I don't share everything on social media. But yes, I was excited to see such type of an invite. And granted that, it could easily be him, because the fact that I got a reply email from the same person as if they were defending him, as if it was him, but him speaking in third person, saying, oh, there's a difference between going out on a date and a sit down. It's like, no, duh, you don't get the humor. You guys don't understand. Like, I use sarcasm and humor sometimes in my videos. And I was just being sarcastic and humorous, having fun with it, turning a sit down into a date. It was a joke, but maybe I'm crossing boundaries because I don't know if he's single. Maybe he's not single, so I take that back for saying, or even thinking along those lines, if the man is dating someone or if he's married, because I don't do that. I don't violate those boundaries. I consider marriage and relationship something very sacred. So if he is in a relationship with someone, then that's not my place to be imagining myself with someone else's husband. That's not, me. But at the end of the day, like I say, it was, me just expressing my adoration towards him, nothing negative. And I hate to see how it has evolved into this thing where it's just like, oh, now I'm his stalker. No, now I'm a clout chase, I want his money, and people are saying just stupid stuff. Now I'm desperate. I'm thirsty for him, and y'all making it negative when it really was not negative. It was something positive. It was me just showing my love to a black man that obviously has been facing persecution from members within the black community. But now I'm this evil person now. And I feel like, yes, people say, oh, why you point fingers at Dr. Umar? He didn't do it. He just cleared the air. It was his followers who made those comments, those rude comments. So you should be mad at them. And I say, no, I point responsibility back to Dr. Umar Johnson, because that is his page. And just like when he's doing his live videos and people are saying negative things and you have haters and trolls, he will block them because they're speaking negativity towards him. Then why not do the same thing if somebody is doing it to one of your supporters? You should not allow it, period. That's like even on my page. I don't allow people disrespecting me, and I definitely don't allow people disrespecting my people that support me. So I feel like that's a little bit selfish of him to make it seem as though he's just disregarding those negative comments when they are directed at me, one of your supporters, somebody who actually have faith in your vision and support you. It's sad to see it turning this way. And I'm like, okay, if you have something personally against me, then don't take it out through this way, what's happening on social media. Like, why not contact me directly? Or, like all this passive aggressive stuff. I don't like it. I really don't. And so with all of that being said, because I have to get to my doctor's appointment, because I have therapy. With all that being said, it's like I'm at the point now where, like I said, I have to stay focused on my PhD program. Like, I'm almost done, you guys. Literally, I'm almost done. I have 4 more weeks left in my summer session, and I have 4 more semesters left, and I will be finished with my PhD. You guys, finished with the coursework. I'll still have my APA internship to complete, but that's paid. At least I'll be finished with all my coursework and moving on to the next level. And I have to stay focused. You guys understand the amount of cognitive effort that a PhD program requires. I have to see clients. On top of that, take coursework and write a dissertation, complete a research study. This takes a lot of time. And, people say, how you manage a YouTube channel? How you do both? And it's like, I see this as my side thing. I do this videos and vlogging on the side, and I'm very much committed. My whole purpose, like, the school is just a mechanism for which I will effect change. I've already did work in the black community before. I've already given back to the black community. I've already created programs to give back to the black community, and I'm just going to school now to increase my credentials, my credibility, gain more knowledge and experience. I always wanted to do research, and I always wanted to serve in the role of as a psychologist. So this is just only one part of it, but I'm like, I've always wanted to do this. This is where my heart is at, and my focus is always in giving back, not just to the black community, but just to people at large, just helping people out. I've always been a people person, wanting to give back, because I've been through a lot in my own personal life. A lot of you guys know parts of my personal story. I've been through a lot in my life, so I definitely have a heart to give back. And I always want to keep the focus on it. I don't want to get distracted with this drama and all this side stuff. And I say, it's funny because despite the controversy and stuff that he had been under, I still felt an urge to just stand by him. Not really by him, but by the mission. I was like, it's all about supporting the mission. Whoever stands for Black lives, I want to stand by them. I've always been about that. And so for people to be like, oh, she's a stalker, she's this, she's that, because she's so supporting him. And it's just like, that kind of hurt me. But at the same time, now that I think about it, it's like, you know what, maybe I need to step back. Because I'm kind of getting the sense that, and I hate to be crying in my videos, but I kind of get the sense that he's kind of in alignment with his followers who have made those comments on his videos. You know, I didn't read all the comments, but I did read some of them. The comments that were made under his post that he made when he called himself trying to clear the airwaves or whatever, about him asking me out. And it's like people are attacking me, and it's like he's allowing this stuff to go on. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe I really shouldn't really be a part of this. Maybe I'm just going too hard, you know, because I feel like he is in alignment with them. He agrees. Apparently he agrees with them, because I've seen how he responds to people he don't agree with. He blocked them. He dismissed them. He's not dismissing those comments. He's allowing those comments to rack up on his Instagram posts, on his Facebook posts, as if he supports what people are saying. You know, like, I don't know, what is it doing for him? The fact that they're saying, oh, she's just out for your money. She's just trying to take advantage of you. She's like, maybe that makes him feel like he's just at the top. I don't know. He's already doing great. He's already achieved a lot, but maybe that just boosts his ego even more. Maybe he needs to hear those kinds of comments, but I'm just here to say that that affects me. Because I'm, as a supporter, as someone who actually stood by you and even been under attack because of my support towards you. You know, I've supported Dr. Umar Johnson and then been under attack. People like this woman who created a whole YouTube channel against him, you know, attacking me, trying to sabotage my brand, as if he make it seem like, oh, he's the only one who has a legacy. A lot of us have legacies. A lot of us are working towards things in life. A lot of us are building a brand. You're not the only one building a brand and working towards things in the Black community. We all are. Most of us are anyway. You know, but it's like, it's all about him and, you know, what he's doing, and he has to protect this. And it's like, I have things I have to protect too. But I was even willing to sacrifice. And sometimes I feel bad. I'm thinking about, like, you know what? I'm willing to sacrifice that where I was, but not now. I was like, for what? Because the whole thing about the Black community, we should stick together. This is like just saying, oh, we got to stick together. We need to stick together as a Black community, but it's unfortunate because not everybody is loyal. You can be riding for somebody and stick by them, and they don't ride for you. I'm not talking about dating. Forget that. This ain't about that. This is just about standing up for each other and not allowing negativity to come in the circle, you know? Like, when you see somebody being attacked, your brother, your sister, part of the movement, you support them, you stand up for them. You don't just sit up there and join in with the haters or even instigate it, you know? And I felt like, in a way, his post, he instigated that, because instead of him saying, you know what, although I didn't, let's say hypothetically speaking, he did not send the email, he could have said, okay, you know, although I didn't send out this email, I recognize that, you know, this sister is in support of me and I appreciate her support, or something to that effect. He didn't even acknowledge that. It's almost as if he's just dismissing this whole thing and trying to, like, see me as a threat to him. So now that I'm being perceived as a threat, I'm like, forget it. You know, it's funny because I just made a video saying that, oh, wow, we need to sit together. We need to, like, support each other. That we need to support each other in the Black community, you know? I made that video. It's like, let's continue to support Dr. Umar, but at the end of the day, it's so convoluted. It feels like this movement is so convoluted. Sometimes it's best to just, I see why people just stay in their own lane, you know, and do things by themselves, because people don't trust other people. People come in and try to infiltrate and spread lies and stuff and turn people against each other, and people don't want to support. But my thing is this, I'm always about supporting and defending. I don't have a problem with supporting another brother or sister who's doing positive things for the Black community. And if I see that they are under attack, I will try to stand by them. And being that I did, and being that I've been criticized by this woman who has a YouTube channel dedicated, you guys know who I'm talking about. She has a whole YouTube channel dedicated to destroying him. She really, at this point, I've noticed her most recent video is about the IRS and how, oh, he's under the auspice of the IRS. for having operating an illegal nonprofit organization. It's just like she is really trying to destroy him. But yeah, I've spoken out against her in my videos in an attempt to dissuade that negativity, to get it out, you know what I'm saying, to turn people away from it. But yet and still, it's just like, where is my support? It's like people don't see that. He doesn't see that. Don't he see that people care about him? Not just me, but his own family members, his father. People actually care about him. It's not that people are trying to attack you, or they, yes, some people are. And I think because of the unfortunate experiences that he's had, it's like he doesn't trust nobody. He doesn't trust nobody, and even it's the people that support him. Even people that have showed that they support him. People that have, like myself. She's creating videos putting my name out there and saying bad things about me. Trying to sabotage my name. Potentially trying to get me kicked out of my program because of my support of Dr. Umar. But yet and still I say, you know what? She's a negative person. And evil is not going to prevail. It's not going to win. So I didn't really care about that. But at this point, just seeing that, okay, well, maybe he don't really have my back. Maybe he thinks that I'm out to get him, So I'm just going to, I'm going to fall back. I'm going to fall all the way back. So far back that this is going to be my last video. I can't do this. I can't keep going on and on. I'm not going to do this because I feel like maybe I'm crossing boundaries, and maybe, he just probably need his space. He needs his space. He don't need his name, I guess, in people's mouth, even if it is to support him, even if it is to express admiration and say that they, are attracted to him or whatever, which is only natural for me. Like I said, I'm a woman, I'm single or whatever, but I get it. Trust me, I get it. You don't have to worry about me no more. I'm a very quick learner. It don't take me long to learn anything. And so seeing that it's played out like this, yes, it hurts my heart. And yes, I was smiling initially because I'm like, okay, that was my defense mechanism. That was my way of just like, first of all, I was in shock because I'm like, okay, not him. But then if I thought about it and then getting another reply email, and it's just like, okay, who is this person? Why do they keep sending me emails? And if it's not him, who is it? And why are they mad because I went public? It kind of sounds like it could be him, that fact that, okay, he wanted to initiate a connection. Not saying it had to be personal, but a connection, and he wasn't okay with the fact that I got excited about it and made a vlog about it. Okay, I get that, but to totally try to just push me under the bus, and you want to send people out, and I'm just this bad person. People don't even know me. That was the first, like, your post, by you sharing that. In a lot of people's minds, they look at me as, who is this girl trying to make lies on Dr. Umar Johnson? He don't see that, though. He's just looking at it like, oh, I'm just doing what I need to do to clear my name and protect myself. But how is that impacting me? It's like, it's a way you can clear the air, protect yourself, and at the same time, be respectful about it. He's saying no disrespect, but it's just like, okay, anytime a person start off a statement, no disrespect, they about to disrespect you, And that's just how I take it, as disrespect, because it's like that you sent your people after me. They just attacking me and you're not doing anything about it. It's like, what the hell? This is what we've come to now. So let me see. I'm just going to have to end this video. I have to get ready to go. But yes, it hurts. I will be all right. I'm a very strong woman. I'm very resilient. Y'all know that. And I just have to just put this behind me. I have to really say, you know what? Refocus myself. I was trying to, support, and like they say, people always say, oh, well, you got black people doing things in the community, and where is the support? Why people don't, help out? Why you never share my posts? Why you don't never help us out in the black community? And it's just like, this is why, who, for what? I can't do this. This is draining. It's mentally draining, physically draining, and like I said, I'm at the point right now where I'm just gonna have to just step back. This is myself, and I can't. I'm not even gonna express my support for him publicly. I can't. I'm not, because for what? Just so people can look at me. Oh, I'm a stalker. I'm trying to mooch off of him. Like, I'm trying to. Somebody said I'm trying to steal his followers, and it's just like, dude, he could communicate his message better without having people come under these false assumptions, saying I'm making false claims against him. I'm like, really? So I'm making a false claim? No, I just responded based to an email. You don't make it seem like I'm sitting up here making lies. It's like, if it gotta be like that, you know what? And try to make it seem like I'm desperate. Desperate for who? I've been single since last October. Like, dude, if I was desperate, I think I would have been had some dick by now. That's not what I'm after. Nobody is desperate. It's definitely not that. Like I said, it just bothers me because some men, I feel like they don't know how to react to a woman, or even not just got a woman, but anybody who supports you. It's like, if you under attack and you paranoid, you think people out to get you, then yeah, you're gonna sit up here and have your guard up and just think somebody, well, like, out of all people like me, you really think, like, I don't even need that. I don't need that drama. And I'm just gonna just distance myself from this whole Dr. Umar Johnson stuff. You don't have to worry about seeing another video from me saying I support anything. Like I say, I will support him privately, and I'll just keep it at that, because I can't do this. I can't do this, and I'm under attack. Where's my support? It's like I'm coming to his defense, not looking for nothing in return when I was doing it. But you would think, I don't know, you would think that, okay, that's how the standard is supposed to go in the community, where we support each other. But apparently some people are just by themselves. They're not trying to, they can give a fuck if you under attack. And even by his own supporters, it's like, how ironic is that? Y'all, at one time, I'm sitting up here defending him against his trolls. Y'all, and then you have an avid supporter of yours, but you allow people on your page, like publicly, a page that you control, allow them to come and attack me. And then you just leave it up there. It's your page. I've seen him delete troll comments while he was doing a live video, so I know. I just find it ironic, because that post that he shared with my picture on it, of a snapshot of my YouTube video, is amazing that he got the most likes. That picture on his page got the most likes. People saying, oh, she just did it for attention. She just wanted to get on your page. I want to get on his page? No. I'm in support of the movement, you guys. Like I said, I still have support for Dr. Umar Johnson when it comes to his mission, but I can't. I'm not going to get on here. This is my last video. Like I said, y'all probably be wondering, like, oh, why she ain't saying no more? I can't. I'm not. To respect him and to respect myself, I ain't saying no more. I'm not mentioning his name no more, because I don't need that. So it is what it is. I have to go. I feel better that I got that out, I cried. She looking for attention for what? I make vlogs. This is what I do. And I do it because I like to share. I'm a person who likes to give. Anybody who know me know that I'm a giver. I would give somebody my last dollar, but okay. I gotta go.